Alright, welcome back new viewers and Gamer Bears. This is the bonus finale for the Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke, and we're gonna rematch the Elite Four once again, just for some extra content. But before we do, let us have ourselves a nice quick team recap, our final team recap. We have Tenebrae, the Partner Eevee, level 76, with the moves Bouncy Bubble, Buzzy Buzz, Sizzly Slide, and Glitzy Glow. Chester, the Venusaur, level 73, with Earthquake, Sludge Bomb, Mega Drain, and Leech Seed. Ifrit, the Charizard, level 73, with Air Slash, Thunder Punch, Dargon Pulse, and Flamethrower. Alphin, the Nidoking, level 74, with the moves Sludge Bomb, Break, Thunder Punch, and Earthquake. Jade Curtis, the Blastoise, level 73, with the moves Scald, Dank Pulse, Flash Cannon, and Rock Slide. And finally, the Great Spirit of Time himself, Kronos the Mewtwo, level 73, with the moves Psychic, Calm Mind, Break, and Shadow Ball. But before we continue, I'm just going to put Kronos on the front real fast. I want him to get a little action here. Before, we were going to fight Lorelei first, so let us begin right here and now. I've come to rematch you once again. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Hey, fantastic timing. I was just thinking how I'd like to battle you. I hope you're ready. Okay, I don't like that mischievous grin you're giving me, woman. That's very uncomfortable, let's just say. Alright, you are challenged by Elite Four Lorelei once again. I haven't said that Lorelei was a really nice female name. Shout out to anyone named Lorelei out there. Alright, you start off with Dugong. Dugong does have some priority on it, but we don't have to worry too much about that. I'm gonna break your jaw. You know one Pokemon I've always... Animal I've always wanted based on a Pokemon? A Narwhal. It's one of my, like, top 5 most wanted creatures to be based on, for a Pokemon to be based on. That Break gonna slice you in half. No survivors here, mate. Alright, Alphin has grown to level 75. Alright, and Jinx is now set out. Luckily, we have the perfect tool for one of the worst Pokemon ever created. And it's a Ball of Darkness that apparently has the power of ghostly energy in it. Oh, you survived. Haha, you missed. And because I can, I'm gonna break you. It would have just been better if it Shadow Balled. I guess the AI thought that Blizzard would do more damage. Alright, Jade Curtis grows to level 74. Cloyster. Thankfully, Cloyster has really sucky HP and special defense, and we can exploit that, where they're already high special attack of 154. So really, Mega Mewtwo X kind of functions well as a mixed attacker, despite the huge boost to its attack stack. And fun fact, actually, Mega Mewtwo X is the highest singular stat buff of any Mega Evolution, with 80 to its attack going from 110 to 190. Anyways, Chester level 74, Ifrit level 74. And Slowbro is not your final Pokemon. One thing that each Elite Four member also has is that each of them get a new Alolan form on their team, which we're about to see momentarily. Definitely adds a little, diversity to their team, and it already works well. Oh no, they're using Yawn on me. You can't be serious. I pretty much have to be forced to switch out. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, I do. Alphin has a fighting type move that's really bad. Man, did you really have to do that to me? Alright, I guess we have no choice but to go into, So I got a plan here. We have no choice but to go into Tenebrae, but when the Alolan Sand Slash comes in, I'm gonna Sizzly Slide. And then we can switch back into, Kronos. I get that Buzzy Buzz off. And also, that Psychic just missed. Alright, who's next? Lapras. Already just setting that Lapras right here and now, huh? Alright, would it be better to... You know it's better to paralyze you. Yeah, feel the power of electricity. And you're fully paralyzed. Yeah, Lapras, you ain't surviving this fight. Alright, Buzzly Buzz, destroy him. Oh no, just barely survived. I'm fully paralyzed, nice. And just because I can, let's get a light screen up. And finally, the Alolan Sand Slash that I mentioned before. Alright, let us get a burn off because you are a physical attacker. There's no way you're not. I mean, have you seen Alolan Sand Slashes? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're quad weak to fire. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was surprised by that. I completely forgot about that. Alright, you defeated Elite Four member Lorelei. How could this be? I'm just gonna add that line in there. I may have lost to you, but I'll never give up on my Ice-type Pokemon. You should aim and win using Pokemon you like best too. Honestly, in a Nuzlocke, you're kinda forced to do that. In a way. And get an attachment to these mons. Alright, let's just make sure we still have Kronos in the front. Yes, we do. Alright, Bruno boy, you're next. As soon as I can actually walk up and talk to the guy. I could feel the intensity of your battle with Lorelei. Even from here, that's bullshit. No, you can't. Now, it's time to show you the power of my fighting-type Pokemon. Hoo-hoo, I've been training just as hard as you've trained your team, surely. Hoo-ha, I'm just gonna sit down really hard. Don't take that out of context. That's just how he tends to beat his foes, that's all. Alright, he sends out Onix. Onix is really not a threat. Just, why does he even keep an Onix on his team? It's just garbage. No reason for it. If anything, it's the perfect time for us to set up this. Why don't we use another Mega Evolution we have yet to see? And set up at least one Calm Mind and just destroy his team, really. Alright, Kronos, turn into your other form, Mega Mewtwo Y. Man, Mega Mewtwo Y was always so awesome. I remember when this thing was revealed back when X and Y was coming out. Honestly, one of the hypest things ever. And people were... Honestly, I think this was before Mega Evolution was confirmed as well. I think people were a little, like... confused, I should say, would be the word, on what it was going to be. Heck, when I first saw Mega Mewtwo Y back when I was in elementary school, I'm going to be dead honest here, I thought it was going to be Mew 3. Like the famed old Mew 3 that everybody was talking about, but no, that's not the case. And fun fact, Mega Mewtwo Y has the highest special attack of any Pokemon with base 194, which is absolutely absurd. Makes me wonder what you think Poliwrath is going to do. Hold up a minute, let me see something here. How high is our special attack? 319, and I have not put any investment in that special attack. And look at our attack too, it's actually pretty high as well. 276, because for some reason Mega Mewtwo Y does get an attack boost from base 110, I believe, to base 150, I think, for some reason. But it loses defense too to gain its stat buffs. And gains a huge buff in special defense and a little bit in speed as well. I mean, it's not a half bad Mega Evolution. A lot of people clown it, but it's pretty decent. Though, design-wise, I like Mega Mewtwo X more. Battle-wise, Mega Mewtwo Y is better. Even though its ability is really lackluster, why the fuck did they give it Insomnia of all things? And here's his Alolan form. He has an Alolan Golem. Too bad it's gonna be reduced to literal iron. Sorry, my man. Though there is an episode in the Alola anime that's really funny containing... I almost said Mega. Alolan Golem. You want to know what else? The original 4 trait evolutions in Gen... what am I called? In Gen 1. Machamp, Golem, Alakazam, and Gengar all have at least one special form. Golem over here was the Alolan form. Machamp and Gengar with their Gigantamax forms. Alakazam and Gengar with their... And Alakazam and Gengar with their Mega Evolutions. It's pretty nice. And funny, Gengar's the only one of the 4 of them to actually have 2 special forms. For now, at least. Who knows, that might change in the future. Alright, down you go, Hitmonlee. And I'm gonna have to replenish our Psychic PP because the next battle we're definitely gonna need it. Alright, last but not least, a Hitmonchan. Just a simple Psychic will have to do the trick here. Alright, and down goes the discount Dragon Ball man over here. I have regrets. I didn't watch enough Dragon Ball Z. No. So my training is still lacking. Is that it? Go. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. Continue to move forward. Now I'm gonna sit down really hard and be really angry again. He already looks really pissed. God, jeez, dude, you need to calm down or something. Like, go get a massage or something, man. You need it. You need it bad. But anyways, whilst we're here, just healing off, or not, I was about to say off screen. But that's not how this works. Healing in between fights. And psychic. And we've made it a little bit through the video. If you are enjoying this thus far, I'd like to ask if you leave a subscribe and a follow. It really helps out the community. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Hit the link in the description below and use the code provided to get a 10% discount on your wonderful Dungeon Drink order. Thanks to those people for sponsoring me, and let us continue with the third member, Agatha. So you've come. It's not in my character to lose over and over. Give this battle everything you've got. You know what? I kind of want to see Agatha fighting people with that staff. You know how cool that would be? Anyways, it is now Agatha's turn. And she sends out an Arbok. Kronos, go! Hello, Cloud, how you doing today? Alright, you probably have some Dark-type moves, but why don't we see this Mega Evolution probably for the last time? Alright, Kronos, use your Mega Evolved forms to defeat the enemy. The Y form, your ultimate form, besides your X form. I really wonder if someday they would have a Mega Mewtwo X and Y fusion of some sort. That would be awesome. And you know what else about Mega Mewtwo? Both Mega Mewtwo's? Either or form shows up in at least one fighting game. Technically two, actually. Alright, and Kronos is level 74. The X form showing up in Pokken Tournament, both versions of Pokken Tournament, whether that be the Switch version or the Wii U version, or the arcade version, whichever one you prefer. And Mega Mewtwo Y shows up in both Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, which is always really nice to know about. Alright, down goes that Gengar. Don't worry. I'll just sit back and relax then before you go to bed. Thank you for stopping by nonetheless. Alright, down goes the Golbat. Alrighty. And next is Weezing. Yeah, no, you're a Poison-type trainer, not a Ghost-type trainer. I mean, again, it's just a testament to the lack of, you know, type diversity in Kanto. You have way more Poison types than literally any other type in all of Kanto. And funny, you'd think they learned their lesson in later regions. But nope, Sinnoh has the same problem with their Fire types. And their, Electric types, I believe, as well. It's just strange, like, come on. You guys have the development time, put it more in there. But anyways, here's one of the best solo forms, Alolan Marowak. Ghost Fire type. It's actually, I mean, stat-wise, it is underwhelming, because based on Marowak, its highest stat is defense. Though, if it were holding a Thick Club, it would be a real threat. Alright, and the final Gengar. Would it be cool if she... Well, actually, yeah, she does use Mega Gengar, right? I'm pretty sure this is where the Mega Evolution started. Either that or Lance has that. Yeah, no, Lance has that. They could have given her Mega Gengar. Come on, really? That's so lame. Whatevs. So I guess our question of the day should be, since we're rematching the Elite Four, of all the Elite Fours from Gen 1 to 9, again excluding Generation 8, which one do you think is the hardest and why? Not bad. Hopefully I didn't already ask that question. I don't think I did. Small wonder that old-timers taken such an interest in you. Okay, and I used to be a good rivals. Oak and I mean, excuse me. Used to be good rivals too, you know. Just like you and F you. Well, what are you waiting for? Head to the next room. Don't rush me, old woman. Things take time. Explaining and making commentary take time. You know what? For this fight, I kind of want to switch out a party member. You know what? I know exactly who I'll switch out. Because I want to bring back, what am I called? I want to, unless I can't do this right here. Let me see if I can. Or unless I can't do that in the middle of Elite Four. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, I want to bring back Vague the Ninetales. And we're going to take out, Chester for this. And we're going to start off with Tenebrae. Because he starts off with a Seadra, and we best be prepared for that. Alright, Lancelot, what do you got? I'm glad you've come. The newly updated Pokemon League reputation has really taken off. It's all thanks to you. I'd feel ashamed to call myself Lance the Dragon Trainer. You're a bird keeper. Just accept it. If I didn't challenge you to a battle. Oh, look at me, I just gotta look real cool while I pose first. Oh, let me stop making fun of him. Just let him do what he's doing. Alright, Lancelot, it's your turn to be humiliated. Now, his team is definitely a bit more balanced than the other previous members that we fought. Alright, starting off with a Buzzy Buzz, simple as that. Or a Static Shock would say, I'm gonna put a shock to your system. Alright, have a nice sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, Aerodactyl, just the mon I want to see. Thankfully, Tenebrae can kind of chip away at Aerodactyl. I didn't lose any HP, so there's no reason to use Bouncy Bubble. I could probably use this turn to set up a light screen in case he has any special attacks. All of his Pokemon do have Hyper Beam. Not as good as not as good as it was in Generation 1, thankfully, so that's not too big a worry. Imagine if Hyper Beam... You know what? They really should have just done that, in my opinion. They should have just made Hyper Beam as good as it was back in Gen 1. Just as a nice little homage, just cause, really. Even with the physical special split being present in this game. Alright, Gyarados. Alright, this will be easy since you have no light screens up. This is the only electric type move besides some Thunder Punchers that I have on this team. And we gotta get rid of Gyarados. Alright, his Alolan form is something quite interesting as well, might I say. Probably one of the derpiest ones. And it's right here. The man himself, Exeggutor. Alright, and Alolan Ninetales come forth. Though this can be a little risky. He's likely to go into Charizard next as well. Alright, Mega Drain, that's not a problem. Though Alolan Exeggutor does have less special attack compared to its Cantonian variant. Alright, down goes you. This is the exact reason why I brought Vig. Because without Vig, I'm not entirely sure how I would have taken this guy down. Outside of just using strong neutral hits. I mean, you know what I say. You always find a way. And why would you just throw out your I almost said Charizard, your Dragonite like that? Do you have a death wish, my friend? Well, I'll give it to you nice and cold. Ice Tornado! Just pretend that there's a tornado of ice flying around him. Or may the merciless embrace of frost take you. Absolute. Alright, my light screen wore off. That's okay, I think. I think the best course of action here, call me crazy, but it's to go into my own Charizard. It frees. Because he has Mega Charizard X, which could be an issue. So he's going to go for a Fire Blast, likely. We'll take the Fire Blast with ease. Then we Mega Evolve, he'll likely try to use maybe Hyper Beam or a Flying type move. And we can Dark Impulse him off. It's the battle of the Mega Charizard X's, which I don't think I used Mega Charizard X yet in this. Oh, Flare Blitz, even better. Thankfully, Tough Class doesn't exist in this game, or just abilities in general. Oof, that still did quite a bit. Alright, a little recoil, so now Dragon Pulse should be more likely to one-shot. This is slightly risky, but we're gonna do it. Alright, I don't think the AI is advanced enough to predict me going into the Mega Charizard X, so we should be able to take a Flying type hit as well. Or Hyper Beam. Unless this one-shots, it's a possibility. Yes, it does. Down goes the Mega Charizard X. My Charizard's superior. Not the Pokemon superior, well, it might as well be. How could I be pushed to such a point? There's no way my Dragon Brigade is weak. What I'm saying is that means your strength is truly incredible. Now then, Stacy, you already know what's next, don't you? That's right. The end of this game! Anyways, that's right, champion. Your final challenger awaits you on the stage for your final battle. Dragonite's so happy, look at him. Look at the dragon boy. Alright, we're gonna take Vague out of the team now. We do not need him anymore. Vague, you've done very well. Alright, and let us bring back Chester. Wrong mon. Chester. Add to party. Alright, you're gonna start off with your Mega Pidgeot, and we could start off with Tenebrae. Alright, let's just heal Efreet a little bit. Efreet's the only one who took a bit of damage. I could start off with Mega Mewtwo and just have him one-shot everything, but, what's the fun in that, right? Just Calm Mind and all that stuff, there's no fun in that. Totally didn't do that during the first fight, nope. I've been waiting for you, champion. I've been training every day to try to beat you, Stacy. And I'm not gonna lose today. Let's battle. Oh, you're gonna lose, you Pokemon Stadium NPC. And my new Team Rocket get it because I'm evil. We stealing Pokemon for money out here, mate. Alright, you're challenged by Pokemon Trainer F you. This is the last time you'll ever see this loser. Pidgeot. I summon you forth. Alright, you have nothing but special attacks. So we're gonna do Buzzy Buzz, Bouncy Bubble combo. He's reacting to the Mega Stone. Oh no! Alright, it's funny how he just goes into his heavy hitter right away, honestly. It's another rookie mistake, I'd say. Like, come on, always save the best for last, you know the saying. Alright, you're now paralyzed. Air Slash. Because I moved before you, I don't have to worry about getting flinched. Though that did do a sizable amount of damage. It's better to start with go in Glitzy Glow, actually. Oh, ooh, really? Playing smart, are we? What are you going into? Raichu? This early, why would you do that? I can just bouncy bubble off it. You're just putting in your aces first, man. Come on, dude. Really? Really? What are you doing with yourself? Anyways, bouncy bubble just to get some HP back and take whatever he's gonna throw at me next. The power of Vaporeon is on my side, man. Brick Break, you know what? Oh no, my light screen. Come on, dude. I'm gonna just set up another one, screw it. Alright, you gonna heal? No, he doesn't. Sayonara to your highest level Pokemon. You really just let me cripple your team like that. Always best, you know what they say, you want to take out an army? Take out the general first. Because once the leader's down, the rest crumble. The rest will die off like cattle. And Tenebrae is now level 77. Alright, Vileplume. Alright, I can't use... Alright, Petal Dance is definitely gonna hurt. So, actually, you either... I think it's best to go into Efreet for this one. Because we already have a light screen up. Efreet could take this hit really well. Alright, Efreet, go! Do what you were made to do! Alright, Solar Beam. 2-turn Solar Beam. Well, thanks for the free switching. Would it be now time to use Mega Evolution? Or did I ever use... No, I did use Mega. Whatchamacallit. So why don't we use Mega Charizard Y as our final outing? Alright, Charizard or Efreet. Respond to my heart and awaken to your true power. Mega Evolve! Oh, Infernal Emperor, rise from the depths of the earth. Eruption! And down goes your Vileplume. Alright, Slowbro's next. Oh boy. Alright, even with a light screen up, that is a small issue. Would Paraflinching strats be good here? Yeah, I don't know. Hydro Pump's gonna hurt, dude. Honestly, Slowbro's the one thing that I might have a little trouble with on this team. Yeah, Slowbro kind of screws around a lot of my mons. I know Thunder Punch is right there, but it's got really high special, or really high defense. He might have threw me for a loop just now. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit, and hopefully he doesn't predict me. We're gonna go into Chester for this. Take the Hydro Pump that's coming. Chester definitely is a bit bulkier than Efreet. Alright, you said... Oh, come on. You're a fool. Setting up light screens over here. Alright, at least I'll be able to take a Psychic better. I could... You know what? I never got to use Leech Seed at all in this entire run. Let's use it. Alright, Psychic, go ahead, that's fine. I still got my light screen. Oh, alright, we're taking that good. Alright, give me that HP. Mmm, delicious, nutritious, man. I love recovering HP. Alright, we just Mega Drain. Mmm, delicious. Mmm, an all-you-can-eat buffet of energy. I bet Jester's having a real good time right now. Should really give him a petting after this. I keep... Oh, did that crit? Or was the first one just a low roll then? Jeez, I did way more. It's a good thing I used Leech Seed over the light screen then. And look how much we're healing. Oh, man. Alright, one more Mega Drain, that should destroy you. And he's likely to bring back Mega Pidgeot. Mmm, delicious, nutritious, man. Nothing better than just sucking away at your opponent's HP. Don't take that out of context. Alright, Rapidash is your next mon. Alright, Jade Curtis didn't really get much love during this fight, so why don't we give that to him? Alright, Jade, come on out. Alright, Flare Blitz. Alright, you do a little chip damage to yourself. You're a fool! Though that still did a sizable amount of damage despite being resisted and how tanky Blastoise is naturally. I think that's... Is that my light screen or his light screen? I don't know. Maybe it said Foe's light screen? I don't really know. Judging by that, that looked like it was his light screen. Alright, all that's left is your Marowak and Pidgeot. You know what? When Marowak comes out, I need to talk about it for a second. There's something I forgot to talk about it during the original Elite Four battle video. It's... You know what? Remember the Lavender Town events? It's honestly really nice that he adopted that abandoned Cubone after his mother died and went off to the afterlife. And he literally made it a fighting champ. The only good thing I can say about Trace, other than he's a glorified Pokemon Stadium NPC. Heck, in his original fight, he doesn't even have 4 moves on his Pokemon. For some reason, all of his Pokemon only have 3 moves. Which isn't the case here, thankfully, but still. But Clutch Burn, thanks to Scald. I see why they took out Scald in Scarlet and Violet, honestly. Alright, down goes the Marowak. It's a burn damage. Alright, we're almost done with this battle. Bring out your weakened Mega Pidgeot. I think you know what? Cinematic-wise, maybe, you know what? Okay, really? They didn't bother to make a sprite for Mega Charizard? Why? 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 Okay. But anyways, that's just a little lazy. Alright, Freak, show them your strength. I think this is the best outing. Air Slash, that's okay. We take that effortlessly. Alright, reduce these evil souls to ashes. Explosion! A Fire Art, not the normal type move. And F you lose again. It was a good game. You put up somewhat of a fight. And for our last level up for the series, Ifrit has grown to level 75. I know this technically... Oh, Flare Blitz, we're not going to use that. Jade Curtis is now level 75. Monster Skull Bash also sucks, nobody's learning that. I knew it. Battling with you is the most fun, Stacy. And now I can finally never have to pick up this game ever again. I do not like this game, I'll say it again. Man, you truly are something. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'll keep taking on the challenge to be the champion as many times as it takes. And where did you come from? Stacy, congratulations on another victory over the Pokemon League. Defending your seat as champion is certainly no easy feat. Introducing Sun and Moon, actually, the champion defense thing. Such an effort should be celebrated. Follow me. Ahem. Congratulations, Stacy. This is where we record forever the Pokemon who have performed so admirably for their trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Stacy, you've battled hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let us record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. A second time and final time. Alright. And we're literally running on air, or whatever the hell that is. As our Pokemon nearly gets stolen from us. Tenebrae, the Partner Eevee, level 77. Chester, the Venusaur, level 74. Efreet, the Charizard, level 75. Alphin, the Nidoking, level 75. Jade Curtis, the Blastoise, level 75. And finally, Kronos, the Mewtwo, level 74. Congratulations, champion. Alright, that was much quicker than before. And they leave us out here instead of taking us back to Palatown. That's interesting. Alright, there is one little thing I want to do, or at least maybe two little things, or three little things, I guess. Now, since I'm not playing this game again, I'm just curious. I'm going to use a rare candy on Chester. Just wanted to see what he would learn at level 75. Just like, free... Oh, nothing. Well, that was a waste. Okay. Now, there is one more. Two more things, actually. First off, why don't we have ourselves a little memorial for those who have fought alongside us throughout this entire journey? In one of the worst Pokemon games ever, but still. Tenebrae, the Partner Eevee. Klaus, the Victory Bell. He was very useful for as much of the game as we could, up until around the 6th gym, I'd say, when we got Chester. But nonetheless, he was still a vital asset earlier in the game. Crisp Crakes, the Pidgeotto, we definitely used you for a little bit. You are very strong indeed. Kaku Hearts, the Raichu, which I did train during one of my training sessions in case I need to use it, but didn't need to, and the only electric type I used in this entire run. Very, very powerful, especially during the Misty fight. We're gonna get to those two later. Most of these guys I didn't really use. It was nice to have some backup options in case I've ever needed them. Mazzella, the Cantonian Ninetales. Very, very useful until we got to Freet, especially during Koga's gym battle, and, Erika's. Alright, Alphin the Nidoking, level 75. He was very, very awesome, as you can see here, even though he didn't really get much action this episode. Okay. Alright, this is the shiny Pidgeot, which honestly, I kind of want to transfer this to one of my other games. If Pidgeot ever returns to Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to take this one out of here. But, Prac 10, the shiny Mega Pidgeot, or just Pidgeot. Very, very powerful indeed, despite us never really using it, but I had to evolve it during one of my training sessions. Alright, and the three starters, all three of you played a very, very vital role in this series indeed, especially when you came around to it. Alright, not much left over here, I didn't really use anybody else here. Oh yeah, wait, Vague the Ninetales, the Alolan Ninetales. You were also very powerful, as said, especially during the Lance fight against the Alolan Executor and the previous Lance fight as well. And finally, well, the birds, they've had their fun as well, but they're, well, Zapdos is the only one who's a bit of a pain in the ass to catch, but other than that. And finally, Kronos, the Mewtwo. You are very, very strong, because, well, you're a Mewtwo, the ultimate Pokemon, at least in Generation 1. You are very, very strong, and it's an honor to have you on the team. But also, there's two final members I'd like to mourn once again. I did mourn them in previous episodes, but we'll mourn them again because they're very special, and they were a very great asset to the team when they were on the team. Shion, the Nidoqueen. I'm so sorry to what happened to you, getting hit by a Horndrill of all things. But, especially during the first part of the game after Brock, you were very, very awesome. It was nice having you on the team, and hopefully Lord Arceus himself is treating you very well in heaven. Goodbye. And also, Mikleo the Gyarados. Because of my negligence in using Outrage, and you taking 2 Thunder Punches from a Hitmonchan, it caused you an unnecessary sacrifice. I deeply apologize for that. And so far, that teaches me to never use moves like Outrage, Petal Dance, or Thrash in Nuzlocke ever again. Competitive play, sure. Casual play, definitely, but not in Nuzlocke. It's a very, very risky move to use, especially if you don't know what your opponent's going to use. Like a random NPC. If it was a gym leader or something, that would have been a lot easier to... would have been a lot less likely to make that mistake. But, Mikleo the Gyarados, you are a big asset, and there is one little thing I want to do with you. So, I want to put Mikleo the Gyarados on the team, because I just want to showcase something. I know he's dead, but just for this one instance, and since the Nuzlocke's pretty much over anyways, I want to use him for a split second. I want to see if there's any trainers I had, you know what I could have done? Blast, I forgot. I could have used him in the Jesse and James fight from before. Alright, let me see if there's any weird trainer battles I can do. If not, no big deal, yo, honestly. Alright, Eevee, enough prancing. Yeah, Tenebrae is overjoyed. Sky Dash. I don't know if there's any... Maybe there's some trainers I forgot to fight down in the water route. I think there are some trainers I forgot to fight down here. So we're going to use them as little test subjects. Oh, wait, did I take out Blastoise? You know what? Better yet, let me do this instead. I'm going to take out Kronos. I don't think I should have taken out Blastoise. Let's take out Kronos for now, yeah. Because I did buy the Mega Stone for Gyarados off screen, and honestly, I was really looking forward to using it, so I'm not going to let this opportunity slide. Alright, here we go, Sea-Skin. Alright, any trainers I forgot to fight down here? Did I forget to fight you? No, I didn't. Okay. Because if so, man, who cares? Alright, I didn't forget to fight you either. Blast it. This has to be somebody down here I forgot to battle. Was it you? Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, I just love what you're writing. You'll give it to me if I win, right? Oh my god, I'm 10 years old, woman. But anyways, I just want to showcase Mega Gyarados. I know he's dead, but the Nuzlocke's over, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, you got yourself a really underleveled seal? I'm sorry, Mikleo. And again, this doesn't count, I just really wanted to showcase him. Again, Nuzlocke's over, just keep reminding yourself that. Mikleo, here's the Mega Evolution you should have had, but I was far too foolish to allow you to truly fulfill it. Mega Evolve, my friend. My currently deceased friend. Really, you're gonna Ice Shard and just stall me out here? Really now? Really now? Bye-bye. Mega Gyarados would have been so fun, especially during the Mewtwo fight. And thankfully, abilities don't exist in this game. I'm gonna see how much a Waterfall does. I know it's resisted, but I want to see how much it does. Also, missed opportunity for Mega Gyarados to be Dragon type. I mean, come on, it's right there. It was originally going to be Dragon type back when Red and Blue was coming out. And why would they make it Water Dark? Just why? Water Dragon's right there. Whatever, dude. One of the most missed opportune typings they could have done. And they just didn't. Alright, Mikleo, it's time for you to go back to heaven, my friend. Thank Lord Arceus to allow me to use you just to showcase your Mega Evolution. And before people in the chat start telling me that, oh no, you're cheating and whatnot, this is just to showcase the Mega Evolution. That's all I wanted to do. Thank you, Dark Magician 3220 for becoming a gamer bear. Alright, remove from party. Let's bring back Kronos. And we're gonna go back to Pallet Town. You are the best. A Dark Magician. Also, nice name, Dark Magician. I summon Dark Magician in attack position after I sacrifice, or tribute summon, excuse me, 2 of these monsters. Alright, so let us go back to Pallet Town. Yes, I do have a Bellsprout. But, well, it's a Victory Bell, actually. But other than that... Alright, Tenebrae wants to be touched by the hand, whatever that means. You know, I know exactly what that means. In terms of having a pet, that is. Alright, Pallet Town. You know what would have been cool if you could fight Professor Oak in this game? That would have made for an extra episode, but sadly not. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But, anyways, this was the town that we started our journey in, and now this Nuzlocke is officially over. If you guys didn't already know, for those of you who are new, I really don't like this game, and I'm so happy that I'll probably never be able to touch this game ever again, now that this is over. Anyways, before we have our send-off, let us just do one little end of the story team recap. Tenebrae, the Partner Eevee, level 77 with the moves, Bouncy Bubble, Buzzy Buzz, Sizzly Slide, and Glitzy Glow. Efreet, the Charizard, level 75, Air Slash, Thunder Punch, Dargon Pulse, and Flamethrower. You didn't have a lot of Pokemon missing? I don't know, if you wanted to ask for help on the Pokedex, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm really not the person to ask for help on that. As I've stated before, I don't really like this game. Alright, Chester, the Venusaur, level 75, Earthquake, Sludge Bomb, Mega Drain, and Leech Seed. Alphin, the Nidoking, level 75, with the moves Sludge Bomb, Brick Break, Thunder Punch, and Earthquake. Jade Curtis, the Blastoise, level 75, Scald, Dank Pulse, Flash Cannon, and Rock Slide, and finally Kronos, the Mewtwo, level 74, with the moves Psychic, Calm Mind, Brick Break, and Shadow Ball. That is our final team. These are our teammates. I know there is one final fight in this game, it's the red fight, but if there's enough fan outcry for that, I'll consider doing it. If that's what everybody wants, though it has to be a collective decision, since it is a bit more grinding in the Master Trainer fights and whatnot. But anyways, that is it for my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke, and there will be a new Pokemon playthrough that is not a Nuzlocke, just a regular old playthrough that'll be coming very soon. It is a Pokemon spinoff, hint hint. If y'all enjoyed this wonderful finale, or bonus finale, in this wonderful playthrough, and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now if you're on YouTube, and that bell button for more. And for those of you who haven't seen the entire playthrough, it is on YouTube with the same name, Spare the Bear Gaming, as the channel. May I give a special thank you to Cloud for joining me once again, and Dark Magician 3220 for joining me, and Dark Magician for becoming a wonderful gamer bear. You are the best once again. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Hit the link in the description below and use the code provided to get a 10% discount on your energy drink order. Anyways, that is enough with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Nuzlocke, thank you everybody for watching, and have a nice day.